Redbeard.
So it's time to get some of them Geist cards. Climactic, erotic explosion. Sounds, well, erotic. Let's try it out. Oh, shame on you, game. Shame on you for giving me a down with ship. Making me think I should have taken Hellier when I know I wouldn't have gotten that card. I know I wouldn't have gotten it. Let's take a Duster over that. Ooh, a little excavation. This card's good. This card's okay too, but Leah punished. Let's try this. Toy snatching goober. Hellhound or gift? I like having the option to get a death strike. Corruptor's okay, but let's take Remorseless. Let's take a Quilter as well. Necrotic. I heard erotic. Erotic. Wow, this Jess person, they've really got eroticism on the brain. I, for one, endorse this. Let's take the 3. I like the 1. Sin Runner can be okay too. I think the 1's just nice. Alright, give me some ways to spend my corpses. There's a way to spend corpses. Sure. These are horrible, horrible cards. Okay, let's take the horrible 1 drop. Brewmaster for our inevitable excavate cards. I like card draw. Death Growl's good with Revenant, but I think I'm just gonna snag the card draw. That's a way to make a lot of corpses. I need a way to spend the corpses. Threads. Yeah, let's take threads because we have climactic. Ain't much of a difference between erotic and necrotic if you're me. Uh-oh. Looks like it's back to jail for gesticulate. He just got out too. I think the clown is actually very good. There's a way to spend 2 corpses. 2 is not a lot. Let's just take the cultist. I like the cultist. Card's good. Discard. Meh. Let's take that. Corpse spending. Spending the corpses. Well, that does spend the corpses. Oh, but only if I don't forge it. Weird card. Either way, I'm going to take Reap. We'll take Northern Nav to find this. Man, I have like almost no ways to spend the corpses. How is this happening to me? I do have 3 Toy Snatching Geist, though. I'll take a 2 I can actually tempo out onto. Just need 1 of those axes. I just need 1 axe. Instead, I got 0 cards that spend corpses. Oh, there's one. Not great one, but... Okay, my deck can spend 11 total corpses, but we do have 3 Toy Snatching Geist, so maybe that's all we need. Gamba, I think it's almost over. Okay, let me start the Gamba over because I started it before the draft even begun. I think most people are gonna miss it. Alright, let's start it over. Just make, you know, get your bets in, you know, all that. It's okay to concede. What's up, Leah? I think the deck's really good. I think we got a little skamazed on the climactic necrotic eruption. I think we got a little skamazed on it, but what can you do?
Where you followed.
Don't want to play it like Dread's retiring all the decks and all. No foam. Yeah, we got a foam render. Is that what it's called? Foam render would be cool. Let me just do, you guys, do me a big favor. Let me shout out Hustle Castle, which is still going to be promoting us for another week or so. If anybody wants to check out the game, it helps us out if you do that. It helps me out financially, professionally, so on and so forth. I have a C&E deck too, but no Geist. Can we generate a foam render? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. That's a damn good question. Yeah, we could. We can get the spell Discover from this. I was thinking about Wand Maker, the 3-mana, the 5-mana 3/5 dragon that spits out one cost spells. This thing could get a discover a weapon and give it +1/+1.
Put some gloves on.
Actually would rather have this one on board. So I'm going to test for the ice with this one first. Even though it's more expensive. No dragon? Always a dragon. It's just always a dragon. You can get one from Geist too, but it'd have to be like a Geist into an Undead Discover. I think you're right. I hate that this card doesn't have Corrupt, and it doesn't give you an indicator when you play it that you have activated it in the way that you want. Absolutely, positively hate that. We can give this guy a baboon, a balloon. We can give this baboon a balloon. Respect the totems. Bash a scrotum. Geist into what? What undead could get me a weapon? Geist into Amalgam on another Amalgam, getting me a pirate. That I don't know. Is 12 the max? 12 is the max. So that's how many we're going to be getting this run. We'll be getting 12 wins this run. Yeah. Hit that. Two-drop Unholy Rune Discover? Is he an undead? No, he's not. Him and Demeters are actually not undead. Even though he's pretty undead looking. He's clearly an undead, but he's already too powerful, so.
Impossible.
Hey, look, proper order. Kind of doing sort of what needs to be done. Three, 2, 1 plus a card. I'm okay with that. Neo Greg with the raid. Can I get an oh hell yeah? Hope Greg had a good stream. OP raid Q OP. Hopefully we can shout out Greg, not shout at him. I know some of you guys get a little rowdy from time to time. We're just here playing our little pathetic Death Knight deck. I did just have a 6-win rogue though, Greg and Greg aficionados. That was pretty cool. Watch this. I played the big dragon guy. He's not a dragon. I played the big undead guy. 0 mana 4/5. 3. 1. Okay, hold on. 2. 1.
Can't win them all.
Greg, can I ask you a couple questions? I barely know anything about you. Are you streaming full time? I know you stream a shit ton. Is that your only gig right now? Are you doing school, work, plus streaming? What are your goals? What are your intentions? 12 hours is a long time. That's a lot of work. Hopefully they gifted you some subs. Hopefully they bought you a meatball sub for all your contributions.
I grant you permission to speak.
What are your intentions with my daughter? What are your intentions with my daughter? Gesticulate? He wants to know if you're about to put him out of a job with these 10 win averages you're getting. I don't want to know that. I want to know what the human being has got going on in his life. I hope he puts me out of a job then. I hope that he gets 10,000 viewers a night, averaging 11 wins per run, and then also considers rating me from time to time. That's what I hope. I don't care. I have no shame. I do full-time stream, but like no school and no work. I know you stream a shitload. I guess I'm just wondering if you do that in addition to... It's like you could stream full-time and work full-time. I think within like 3 months you'd probably be dead, but... Hair looks very natural. I would never showcase an unnatural hair structure. Stream is work, Redbeard. For some of us. Some people it's a hobby, like dreads. Like a hobby that he very, very infrequently returns to.
Can this thing dance any faster?
This thing dance any faster. 5 damage? 5's a lot. Man, maybe I should be taking the coins this turn. Give up 2-1, get the coins, burn a card, get the Geist next turn. Suppose I could do this on 7 and play this on 7 as well, so I can go 6, 7. Double full-time would be kind of hard. I earn enough at the moment to pursue full-time streaming, thankfully. Awesome, awesome. I mean, that's great. I want that for you. I want that for anybody that, you know, is interested in pursuing that. And I'm very glad to hear that. Is that okay to say? I'm happy for my friend. Some people are fake streamers like me. What's a fake streamer?
A willing donut.
It should have a max. Like it should use 2 corpses for every buff. Or 1 corpse per buff. Not really sure why he played a 3 mana like 20 to 5. 16, so only an 18-5, I suppose. So I can play the 8 this turn. Oh, that could be good for me. It wasn't, but it could have been. Oh my god, I don't have hand space. I don't have hand space. I need to spend 4 mana.
My rule is eternal.
Do I want the coins for next turn, or do I just want to play a shitty 0-3? I think I'll just play the 0-3. I guess I'll just kill this thing. I need to keep spending corpses. I need to get a Mac Daddy Undead Discover. I need to steal all the gigantic shit that he's building. Hand buff DK is on the menu. Hand buff DK is on the menu. McGoigle, not bad. Wait, that guy should be a mod in Dreads' channel who scores like that. Please don't play anything else. Oh my god. So much the opposite of what I just specifically asked. Deals 6, so I have to trade them both? Get 2 of them. I can kill 1 more. If I hit here, maybe I have 2 bullets. They'd both have to hit there. I don't know, man. Gonna take a smaller thing, but maybe I take something that doesn't take a hit. Dude, this is absolute cod swallow.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Oh, but I could shoot first, huh? Can I get one of the better minions no matter what?
I have but
Devastating turn. Yeah, he'll probably just do the same thing to me. Every time I have a good Reska turn, my opponent just takes everything back. Plays a Reska and a Yodeler and then takes the whole board. Fake streaming is like streaming, but you don't have a schedule or VODs or anything on Twitch page that would indicate being a streamer. Why do you do that? Why don't you save the VODs? What if your rabid fan base wanted to go back and watch them? Relive the momentous occasions that you created for them. Playing your beloved Hearthstone arena. Short answer is anxiety. Ah, yes. I am familiar with that feeling. Anxiety. Ever have lethal here? I think so, huh? Better take lethal. Do it Greg style. So his Twitch chat doesn't turn on me. They don't think they're watching an absolute maroon. I'm eating breakfast. Thanks for letting us know.
Diado.
You have an OnlyFans. I do not. I would absolutely make an OnlyFans today if I thought that it would actually generate me a meaningful amount of money. I don't really care. It's not that I don't have shame about my body, it's that the shame I have concerning my body can't get any lower. So it's like Redbeard, you're fat and hairy and have a humongous hog. Like, okay, yeah, I know. What's your point? What's your point, Dreads? Are you gonna keep paying the premium fee, or are you gonna shut up and leave me alone? If I could make what some of these girls make, I'd go Giga Slut mode. You probably could. You have a beautiful body and an even kinder soul. Your feet can earn you at least 2,000 USD a month. I don't know about that. Maybe though. I would show my feet for $2,000 a month. Are you kidding me? $4,000 a year. Maybe do a collaborative co-op stream with some streamers. Maybe get Neo Greg in on this. I can't thank the Arena community enough for all they've allowed me to do over the years I've streamed, especially getting to meet and know some great people in the process, like Redbeard. Are you going to be at TwitchCon, Greg, this year? We should definitely meet up, shake hands. I don't actually know how old Greg is. If you told me he was like 19, I'd be like, yeah. If you told me he was like 27, I'd be like, okay, maybe. But we can maybe grab a strawberry margarita. Where's the con at? San Diego. Are you gonna be at TwitchCon this year, Red? Are you? I am. Yeah, I am. Could do a docking ceremony for the fans. Me and Greg? I don't think we'd do that. I don't think I would do that. I don't think so. But the chances of TwitchCon ever being in Canada, close to 0 probably, because they've never done one there. I think there would be a lot of issues with like travel restrictions and taxation and other buzzwords. Also, the Twitch headquarters are in San Francisco, so they usually do it in California at the very least. I don't work for Twitch, so I'm not actually certain on the... Maybe they're like, hey, we're gonna do... I guess they do TwitchCon, like, Europe or whatever. Maybe they would do a TwitchCon Canada one day. Maybe. Within a reasonable driving distance for me, like 5 hours. Do we know where Greg lives? Not his exact address, but like the, you know, general vicinity. Do we know that? Are you in California or Nevada or Arizona or something? Yeah, it's a 2-hour flight for me. But a lot of times I have to take connecting flights, so it takes like 3 or 4 hours. I usually have to fly to Seattle and then fly from Seattle to down south, but... He's in Catalina Island? Wow. And he's gonna do that drive? Wow, that's incredible. Somehow, some way, some reason, I don't really believe you. None of these spend corpses. I'm gonna take that card. I'm gonna kill that guy. Greg's a real Fresno head. I'm in mid-Cali, a few hours from San Francisco. Okay. Did you grow up there? Did you grow up there? Do you have any intentions of leaving there? He lives in a wine orchard. I feel like he lives on a wine vineyard. I don't know if they're called orchards, are they? I'll run into Red. Likelihood high and won't say a thing. We live in the same city, you and I. This is my town. My town, and you're welcome to stay here. I could trade everything off. Next turn I can do that. What if I play this one? I hit. Kind of just praying, but I guess I could just do this. Don't risk like getting blown out here. Born in Cali, lived in Vegas for a few years and moved back recently. I'm from, I think maybe I'm from Southern California. I didn't go to the middle of California too often. I don't know what the middle of California. I mean, I drove through California moving to Oregon, and there wasn't a lot there in the middle.
Could use a trim.
Stiffy. I think I'd rather keep the Reborn. Is that stupid? If I pick up another Frost spell, I could get Reborn again on it, maybe. Greg found the stripper life didn't suit him. I think I remember you moving up north a while ago. Yeah, a couple years ago I moved to Oregon. I think I prefer Oregon to California, but I miss certain parts of California, certain things about California. But rent's a lot cheaper. The area's a lot nicer. Although we grew up in a pretty nice area. But when I moved out, I was just living in the middle of the San Fernando Valley, and it's kind of not the best place to live and hang out all the time. Have fire with the huge raid. Did I play a death rattle already? I don't even have a death rattle. Okay, maybe I should have held that. I thought I might have had something. I only have one death rattle in my entire deck. I just feel like a 0 mana 5/4 is probably worth taking. Thank you so much, Seth. Rent is cheaper everywhere that's not California. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's true. When I rented my first studio in California, it was very expensive, and it was $1,100 a month. And when I moved out of it, as soon as I moved out, I was paying more than that, but not a lot more than that. When I moved out of it, I think they go for like $2,100 or $2,200 a month now, but maybe more. I mean, that was like a couple of years, probably 2 or 3 years ago. They were going for like $2,200 for studios. A nice studio. The complex was nice, but it wasn't that nice. Really need to kill that. Without giving him a bunch of cards. Could use this. Oh, I guess I could use this. And having that plus that could be good. All right, let's just do this because why not? Let's do this and not use it, I guess. I'd really like a Brewmaster. I guess if I got a Brewmaster, I'd probably take a trade on one of these shitters and brew it back. I live in a 500 square foot studio in Manhattan, and it's $3,600 a month. My income is scaled because of where I live, but you couldn't tell looking at my bank account. Yeah, man, that sounds tiny. I think my studio, I don't quite understand square footage. I think my studio was like 550. Am I crazy? Am I making up numbers? That sounds tiny. And if you're there for work, it kind of makes sense, but I just could never. I mean, I lived in California most of my life, you know, with roommates, with my brother and roommates, it wasn't so bad. But I mean, I had 3 roommates. I was paying $550 a month or something for a room in a 4-bedroom townhouse.
Toys mine!
I want to give this Reborn. I kind of do. I'm at 15, I go to 20. Maybe I can go to 25. Silzimnia, thank you for your follow. Thanks again, Saf and Greg for the raids. Did Saf chat? If I was going next, might as well force you to come with me. Forcing me to watch Redbeard. How was your stream, Saf? I saw you were ranked 4 in the duos battlegrounds. Have you? I saw you were playing with Blurby today. Were you playing with him, or did you mix it up? Did you do any solos? That's awesome. If you guys are looking for some of the best Battlegrounds content on Twitch, Saf is definitely one of those. And also just a really nice guy. I don't know. Does that matter? Does that matter to people? If you ever get the opportunity to just like see him or say hello, or, you know? Did some practice with Jeep and XQN for their tourney. And then did some with Blurby and HMC. Oh wow, so like an all-star team. An all-star selection of Battlegrounds performers. Drawing cards. Wow, these ain't good. I need a Brewmaster right now. Oh, well, that's kind of...
Where you followed.
Slamboozle. Let's just take a Slamboozle. Okay, I'm just I can't if I was juicing this up with a Corpse Bride, the foam render something, if I could be getting some level of support from this card. I think being nice matters. I wouldn't be here if the streamer wasn't nice. Try to be nice to people. How many of these Geists do you have, Red? I have 3 Geists, and I have a Climactic, Necrotic Explosion, and 2 ways to spend corpses. I did pass 1 3-mana 2/5 that spent 2 corpses, so I could have had a stronger... I could have had more use of my corpse. 10-mana Fireball. It is like a 10-mana Fireball over here. Wasn't I supposed to gain life from my thing? There's a way to spend corpses. Unfortunately, I am gonna give him about 8,958,212 buffs to his hand, but I'm gonna try to hold it out. Play this, Reborn that. Might get a thing, could Slamboozle. Okay, give me something. Give me that chance, man. I guess I take this. Let's get that poison. But I'm close to dead. How do I gain life? I have a Death Strike. Maybe he feels like he has to kill this one. One might say the explosion got ruined. Well, I would say that. I would say that. Explosion has lifesteal. Yeah, 8's not a ton. I'd also like to do this before that so I can get value. I need him to kill... Okay, I was gonna say I need him to kill my guys, which... At least he did that. Does he swing into it? Forest Rift. Did he play a Bridge Rift already? Didn't. Okay. That's nice. Can gain some life. Glad I used all my Reborn. Pretty healthy all of a sudden. I think I'm gonna take the epic treasure. Okay, and how many am I at now? Did that actually go up? Why did that go up? I feel like it's just going up randomly sometimes. 5 2 4s.
Fun time lasts forever.
So do I spend 5 to deal 8? I don't want to take 6. I can kill it without that. Maybe I just kill it. Maybe it's better to hero power. I don't know. My hand's too full and it's stressing me out. The location? Like the location back. Look at that look at that art. That's pretty funny. Have they played their legendary? They have not played their legendary yet. Always hide the opponent's deck because it gets cut off camera. Summon a taunt minion from your deck. I'm gonna say most intriguing, like I have like the hottest thing in there. I have nothing. Pretty cool if I was pulling this though. Suppose there's a world where I don't know what I was gonna say. End the corpses, gain the life. I think I'll just gain the life. Am I supposed to pretend like I have a taunt still? Like maybe he like executes this before a brawl. Like he's worried about me ending up with a taunt. Even to play like a flag maw and then immediately cover it. Well, that would mean he would excavate 8 times, which would probably be bad. My guess is he actually has Dr. Boom, right? He has a claw machine, a mothership, a testing dummy. Could be lethal. Could just be like corpse explosion into necrotic, maybe. Why is that even a legendary? Which card? Which one we talking? Nice play. Yeah, I think that just puts pressure on him. Forces him to react to this board. Has some inevitability with the climactic and necrotic. Slagathor. Oh yeah, Slagathor. Kind of a what the? He's only excavated once. He only excavated one time. Just summon a taunt from your deck one. Ah, okay. Well, this happens to me a lot. It's nice to be able to do it to him. Man, our deck has almost no support for this card.
Yado.
Good morning, shitter. What's up, Kripali? What's up, Mr. Grabalis? Might want to shoot like a coin 4-3 rather than play this. If he hero powers me, I'll play this. 1-3, all the same. Coin a thing that needs to die. It could be okay. Nothing much, matey. Enjoying my time off. You have more time off? I thought you were just in Thailand for a month. Man, these non-Americans, they sure do take a lot of time off and get to enjoy their lives and spend time with the ones they love. Day before that, build an IKEA closet. Now my back is a bit old. Yesterday I fixed up the garden. How old are you, Kripali? You're doing old man activities. Change jobs. Oh yeah, I remember that. You have time off in between. I've been doing that for 3 years. You deserve it though. Kripali, well, what he deserves is a small cold cell in the heart of the wherever the hell he's from, the Netherlands. From the Finland. 32. Oh, okay, yeah, that's old man time. I was filling out government paperwork. I'm gonna go apply for a passport. So I have an appointment at the post office for Thursday morning. And I had to get a form and I had to fill it out only with black ink. And I pulled up, I realized one, I don't have anywhere to write. I don't own like a table. So I went to the kitchen counter. I have those stools I never sit at, and I was kind of bending over, writing. And one, I realized I haven't held a pen in like 5 years. I was like, ah. It was like none of the muscles that control a pen have been used. And I was kind of curled up, like I was kind of like leaning over to try to like write, and I was trying to write legibly because I didn't want to mess up the form. And my back was just screaming. It was like 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I had to get up and take a break. Plus my mind, it was like the most stressed I've been in such a long time. I was like so stressed at the prospect. Wait, why didn't I? Oh my god, this was horribly done. Alright, I shouldn't have been telling that story. Okay, my bad, my bad. Don't judge me. I should have buffed this one. The man's gone feeble, so I was in agony. Like my back was screaming. And I've been walking, you know, I've been biking, I've been more active. Actually, some days I even stretch. I don't know what it was about this position of like punched writing that I felt like I was gonna pass out. Ratsma with the raid. What is this? The Everybody Raid Redbeard Day? Holy shit. The Legends, Team America, Neo Greg and Ratsma, the Arena crew, and Sapphire X. Sapphire XXX. Is this it? Or do this? And this? I think I'd rather just rip this. I appreciate the support, guys. I really do. Penkar, what's up, Pank? Long time no see. 2 people watching, 2K people watching. All real, all attentive, all big Redbeard fans, probably. Boy, that would be an incredible one to get a copy of. I need 5 corpses, though. How do I get 5 flippin' corpses? Let's freeze one of these jabronis. Trade off the other one. I could use these too, but I kind of want to just trade this, don't I? Like just get the stuff I'm brewing. Now I've got these multiple minions kind of spouting off. I think I'm gonna play this too. Be down to just copy and split in this, or maybe copy what I discover from here. I've got a lot of stuff on the board to work with here. You remember me? Of course! Penkar, one of my oldest and dearest friends. And I mean in terms of longevity, not in terms of, like, ripe old age. So I've got 3, 7, 10... Boy, I'm real close to lethal here. But I don't think I have lethal. $12, 4, 7, 10, 13. I can deal 13.
Death call.
I don't want to die to, like, fireball or something. Wish that had rush. Can hit and hero power and just tempo out the 3. Which case it's probably better to just use this one. Put Reborn on here. I don't know. We can put Reborn on this one if I get 8 corpses, which, if these all die, maybe that's okay. I play this, I give it Reborn, I split it, maybe? If everybody donated $150, Fred would have more money than he does right now. Alright, anybody got $150 they want to give? Not anyone, everyone. We need at least 1,000 people. $100,000? Okay, that's a fucking 12-12. Could freeze it. Then I won't be able to do that. Have enough corpses. Could also just do that. That's probably worse. Wish he just got like a 6-6 instead of a 12-12. I imagine I'm not gonna die.
My rule is eternal.
Really cool goes into the avalanche. Yeah, I guess you could always trade here. Alright, let's just assume we're not gonna die. And Howling Blast would I guess I can just hero power that, right? Like, so I don't get completely screwed. Or I could tempo this out, but maybe Howling Blast is enough to kill him. Got a little bit of reach. Really doesn't have 15 in hand. Double Fireball hero power is only 14. If he's making that trade and we're not killing him, maybe Threads just resets the board. Be able to draw more cards. I got a CNE, it's somewhere in there. I'm optimistic. Haven't logged into Twitch for years. What's new? Just here. I live in Oregon now. Ratsma's back. Maybe you came from Ratsma's stream. Yesterday, Greg had a gem tosser that did 10 face with 2 minions on board. Really? That's crazy. Atroc, thank you for your follow. Atroc. Oh yeah, all the new people. Maybe we can get some new followers. You never know. You simply never know. Huh. Not enough to kill him, and he cleared everything. I guess I can shoot that. Hero power isn't good enough. We have to play Death Strike. Death Strike. Draw. I don't know. Does it ever matter if I have a corrupt card? If I could hit that CNE, I guess the clown could do it. I could play the clown, play the weapon, play the 1 if he doesn't heal or taunt. Play the clown, play the weapon. Bump and hit. Might not be Ice Barrier. Could be Ice Barrier. It could be Objection. Oh, God. That's a terrible thing for us. But if you're trading, isn't it not Ice Barrier? Right? Wouldn't you not Ice Barrier? I'd have to play the clown, but it could be Objection now.
Where you followed.
order. Okay, I mean, it gives us some things. We know it's not counterspell. Airball? Oh, he's gonna frostbolt my face so I can't swing my weapon. Panthers tomorrow night, let's go. Let's go. Hopefully the Panthers win. Hopefully the Pacers stop hooking up. Hopefully. Okay, I don't think that was played totally eloquently.
Why does this happen to me, dude?
Aspen was mainly singing. Oh, did he do Did he do a karaoke stream? I saw he had bought all this gear. I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
I grant you
He
permission.
was playing the other mode. Oh, Battlegrounds? Was he playing Battlegrounds?
Muzzle their magic.
Okay, alright. Guess I'll just skip my turn. Hate this card. Make opponent spells cost 1 more minus the coin. Why would the coin have to cost more? Why would the coin have to cost more? So next turn, I can coin hero power.
These are due back tomorrow.
I like him trading. Do I like that? Not really. I could play my own poison, maybe. Battlegrounds? Ah, okay. We had Ratsma, and now we lost him already. A card that spends corpses, perhaps? And this spends corpses on its own. Why does my shop say closed? Are you playing on Mac? There's a bug where you can't access the shop on Mac. That's been going on for like a month or two. But you can buy things on your phone and then log in and play if you want to play Arena. I watched a random SNL sketch yesterday and figured you look exactly like Jake Gyllenhaal. You know, I hear that a lot. A lot of people say I look exactly like Jake Gyllenhaal, but like a little younger and more handsome. Thank you for noticing that. So, play this one, and shoot that one. Or I can shoot this one and play a 2. At least have a minion on the board. Zombies could be good. It only costs 2. I'm going second and I'm pinched on mana. So cheaper cards that might do the same thing as explosive, but maybe get me like 2/1/1s or something could be better. Anybody catch the Jake Gyllenhaal movie, The Interpreter? It was pretty good. I have not. Not that one. Shop works for me on Windows ME Ubuntu OS 2 with the fedora on. You're wearing a fedora? Oh man, that's great to hear. That's just great to hear. I don't know if I've ever met anybody that probably looks better than gesticulating in a fedora. Swap. Hero power, play a 1. This thing costs 2. This thing would cost 2 as well. I just kind of want to get something on the board for free. I'm kind of really hurting. Flip his guy. Makes it a little harder for him to kill, for me to kill, but it pushes a little less damage if he just chops and goes face. Pushes 1 less damage for me here. Great if I was spending corpses. It's called the Covenant. I've never seen that one. Alright, let's double trade. Let's do it. Dang it. What if I play... double trade? Play this? He trades it, but then he trades again. The alternative is what? I could play the dog. Hit. Rush the dog in. Trade 1, chop 1. Maybe that's just better. Reds might clear. Yeah. I mean, we can figure out what to do with reds. It's not like a... It's not a mystery. We leave up a minion, but equip a lifesteal weapon and clear that. Maybe I can do something next turn here. Maybe I can threads this turn, depending on what he does here. John, thank you for 38 months. Thank you so much. Threads. 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 It's got a death rattle. I kind of want to ignore that. Let's gain some life without taking damage, prevent him from developing a new 1/1, and see if these trades have to happen. I need to discover another one of these. Still at 6. It's still summoned 3 2/2s. And I've spent 0 corpses. Five, rude, taunt. Okay, at least we pulled a taunt. Okay, damn. If it was just a 3/4, he couldn't get this. Maybe he trades though. Trade here, free trade here. Do summon a beast from his deck. Alright, give me some help. Spend the corpses to get 2 taunts. I could also play this one. Could trade, it might clear both. I have the coin, so I could play threads. I think I'll just do this because it's a little safer.
I owe you one.
It does spend some corpses. I think I'm gonna spend these corpses too. See if I can find a lifesteal weapon. He only has 2 cards. If he just trades here and these 3 go face, then CNE is lethal. Could freeze for a while. What's the best draw in my deck? I mean, there's probably something that enhances my odds of getting lethal. Is there a way for me to heal if I don't have lethal? Wind Fury would be a disaster. Poison doesn't matter. That only matters if that's Ice Barrier? Oh, it could be counter spell, huh?
I owe you one.
problem now, right? Could have been fine with these cards too. It might have still been lethal.
Yado.
So why take a less exciting, less cinematic lethal when you can do the one that chat wants, right? They spontaneously generate. I don't understand. I mean, I guess they could like crawl in through like a small crack in a window or something, but like all the windows are closed and the door is closed and there's a big mosquito hawk in here, and unless it was like hiding in the corner yesterday morning, maybe. Bugs come from chat. Doesn't even, like, those bugs don't even really bother me. Curious. That's, yeah, a big sucker. I tried to get one in a cup and release it the other day, but I don't know. They're big, and I think I smashed its leg off, and then it was done. So sorry about that. Anyway, that dies. This dies, but leaves up his guy. This is probably better for us. It was there all along. But when? The last time I opened the door, a giant bug flew in that I didn't see. PETA. I tried. It wouldn't listen. It wouldn't, like, you know? I play a 3 this turn. Great card. It doesn't help me out right now. Spider walks up to my face from my blanket scrunched up on my face. It was 5 days ago. Let me just be the first to say, yuck. Disgusting. I think I'll do that over this. Rock could allow me to tempo out a little more value. This guy's just playing too much stinking tempo.
Where you followed?
Grace of a streamer. No writing muscles. Smashing things. That's me. That's the grace in the streamer. I don't have writing muscles. And I am smashing things. Just trying to live. What is that? The one that, oh my Yogg, maybe?
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
Oh my Yogg! It's a fire sale. Fire and some other shitter.
Your soul is mine.
You could use a trim.
Okay. Back up to 21. Got the 8 next turn. Could play this. 7, 8. Darn it.
You could use a trim.
Give me objection. Test for objection. Play the stupid clown.
My power is as infinite as the stars.
I'm going to take the card that lets me spend the corpses for the CNE eventually.
But we fight till death do us part.
We have low music power. What's low music power? Is that good positioning? I guess it was. Oh no, it wasn't. I could have split them.
have no time for games.
Your soul is mine.
I can go 5. 5. Maybe. Can go 5 Death Strike to get a little bit of wiggle room with our HP. Crazy, you can put an 8/8 and a 5/5 for free down. Don't forget my 5/5 will steal his Therazane. Don't forget that. Bad order. Could have already done this, but Poppy Redbeard, I won't forget. Thank you. Thank you for not forgetting. He's trying to get a grand finale down. I have 14 damage. Watch this. The number didn't go up on the damage. Maybe don't watch that next time. Oh my god, order. Order, lol. +1 attack.
Make no mistakes.
Crush your delusions of grandeur.
Three meteors. Yeah, he copied 1 and drafted 2. So it's not that crazy. I'm proud of him for that. Might want to cut back on the Chipotle a little bit, but hey, you know what? It's your life. And thank you for the 10,000 bits. It's time. Toast with cinnamon. Good to see you, man. Toast. Delicious. Toast with cinnamon. Counterspell. 1 mana. I'll take counter. There are some very big impactful things. I'm not going to play it right now. Mograine or Helia? I would take Helia. I actually think Helia is a better first pick, even if you don't get any Plague cards. I do think that. Spend corpses? Draw cards. I think I'd rather spend corpses. Oh, that only costs 1? That's sick. Damn it. I wanted to brew that back. How's it going tonight? Pretty good, James. Got a couple of huge raids from some of my friends. Getting a couple of huge wins with some of my Hearthstone cards. Can't complain about that. Can complain about a lot of things. Trust me, I'm a Hearthstone streamer. Forge it and shoot it. Shoot it here. Why don't we do this? Try the Scourge at some point. What's your favorite golden card art and your favorite card to play? Elise from Ungoro is my favorite card of all time. My favorite card art? Golden card art? I don't know, I'd have to look at them. I mean, Elise gets an honorable mention. Play the counter just so I can play the other card at some point. My favorite card is Sludge Belcher. Is that your favorite golden card art?
Now let her end.
What if that was like objection or something? Traded that on 6 instead of hero powering. I don't think I like that play from them. Portgaz. I do like the absolutely insane support that you have given. I appreciate that immensely. I really do. Is that okay to say? I hope you get that crap situation taken care of. I also really wish that. Threads is a full clear. I'm gonna Scourge -1 minion.
My rule is eternal.
Tempo this out. I have 2 Geists in my deck. I think I just won't. I'll be gone for a couple days. I'm going to Abu Dhabi. I thought you lived in Abu Dhabi. Is it going to be like a leisurely trip? I'm thinking about I gotta do this. I was thinking about taking a day off to play Super Mario. Maybe a day where Dave Chappelle's having a show there and I'm going. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Abu Dhabi. You've been there though before, right? Abu Dhabi. It's the capital of the United Arab Emirates.
No littering.
It looks decadent. 210 hotels. You can get a hotel for $107. You can stay at the Millennium downtown Abu Dhabi for $52. I don't know what that looks like or entails, but sounds pretty cool to me. You double up Reborn? No, only 1 instance of Reborn. It's better to just jam this turn. Well, hopefully he performs. You know, he does good jokes. I imagine he will. I'm not sure where Fortgaz is from, but I can't imagine going to Abu Dhabi to see Dave Chappelle and then somehow leaving disappointed. Like I would just be fully committed to enjoying it. Like nothing could stop me. Cloud seeding? Is this the deck we waited for? We have a lot of Geists, and Geists are good. We have a CNE, and that's probably the best Death Knight card by far. We don't have a ton of support for it, but we do have a lot of generation, so we have been able to find a couple ways to get a Corpse Bride going, and you don't need a ton of support for this card to be good. If you have a ton of support, a lot of times it's not beatable. I think ours is beatable, but so far not the case. I want to play this thing. I don't want to play this one. Kind of funny because either way might leave him with just a dagger. No? Let's try this one. If he plays like a 2 and goes face, maybe they both knight a cultist. If I play this and kill that and he can't, he might just dagger and float 1 mana. If I play this, he might not be able to play anything. And he might bump and dagger. I think this one's just better early, and this card may get some extra value late.
Put some gloves on.
1.7k viewers. You're the biggest streamer I follow, Red. That's pretty cool. We did get some huge raids today, so I don't think, you know, that'll be the norm for us. But, you know, nice to get some support from our friends, always, of course. Appreciate that, always. That rat could be a problem. Probably at this early stage of the game is going to come back. Definitely once, probably twice. But you know, what can you do? Guild Trader. How many frost spells do I have? I have Nav and double Remorseless, so I could take a frost spell here just to try to mitigate damage and still get one here. Interesting. Does he have a what's he gonna take the free trade? Seems odd not to kill the 2-1. Well, I mean, it's not odd, it's just really, really wrong. But it's a play they made. Kill everything here. Go face, trade one. Is he coming back yet? Not yet. And what's the alternative? Play this, kill nothing? Really not as good. I could play this, actually, and leave up just a 3-1. Maybe that's just better.
Shatter their bones! Can't carry!
Maybe we can wake up the rat and then kill the rat with everything else. Nobody on the music pressure. What's the music pressure?
I raise, you fold.
How many more here? 2 need to die. Can kill 2. Then I can't. Was it a clear with the 2-man spell? Yeah. Marks.
Where you followed.
Add 1 more mana. I mean, this card could be problematic for a rogue. I play that. Play that. Okay, let's do this. I have 1 more frost spell. Let's try to delay the rat for another turn if we can. Okay, the spell not looking as good as it might have looked.
On the wings of evil.
Could get like 2 giant minions, that'd be cool.
Of evil.
Deals 4. Alright, give me some help. Man, this is so good with this, because I need ways to spend corpses. This is pretty good too. Got so many cards though, huh? Kinda hoping I would kill the rat. Like that it wouldn't like wake up in the middle of that. I didn't think it was going to, but at least the rat might become a 1-1. Might not have a rush. Gotta have a couple wicked stabs in there. Really needs to give me a target to death strike, but well, he doesn't seem to want to. You just read in your home for a month. You should. What would I do? What am I gonna do to somebody's home? Gotta get a card out of my hand so I don't lose the discover, or it'll cost me 1. Spend the corpses. or this will cost me 2. Let's do this one. I guess I give up the Divine Shield so I can poke him in the face. And then I think I want to just throw the corpses just in case. I might have to just rip this. Yeah, why wouldn't you trust Redbeard in your home? Not gonna put my feet up on the couch or anything. Plagiarizer. Oh, did we know we had that? I guess we should have. And that doesn't seem like it was done correctly. Am I dead? Need him to give me something to trade. Otherwise all of these are gonna take damage when that dies. Gain 9. Can I ever just kill him? This would be hero power. That's 4. That's 3. 6, 9. 3, 6, 9, 12 only. I don't have enough mana. I think I'm just gonna rip this. Go back up to 19. Set up lethal at 19. Three more wicked stabs is lethal. I couldn't get above 19, so. It's going to steal all of our mangoes. Seems better this way. Yeah, this is definitely better. Just want to make sure we didn't have lethal. We just don't have enough mana to like get all of our spells going in one turn. And then if we buff the hero power, that's 6 damage for 6 mana. We can get 3 more, so that's 9 plus 3 is 12. The most damage we can do. This was 4 damage. Plus 5 damage. Pretty cool. Pretty cool flint. I don't want that. I want better cards. That looks like a really good starting hand for 2019 Hearthstone Arena. 8-0. Is this a 12-0? Well, we're 8-0 right now. I would say I would say we are probably unlikely to go 12-0 from here, statistically speaking. But I'm gonna try my best to get as many wins as possible with as few losses as possible. And until we get our first loss, I am going to operate under the mentality that a 12-0 is possible. I'm gonna try to not even get one loss if I can. I'm gonna take all my Yogg. It's just cheap and good in that way. Explosive might kill a 1-1. It might not kill a 7-7, you know, weird stuff like that. Damn, second best hit. But like now I could just get this down and maybe gunk up part of his turn. Whereas if I'm playing the explosive here, I can't hero power. I have to take 3. I got 3 of them, so. Hello, what's up, Hazy Ray? Is this a Neo Reg stream with the amount of 12s I've been pumping out? Feels like it, huh? Since there's 2 things to kill and I've got nothing else, I guess not nothing else. I could hero power and do this. Not a guarantee we find a frost spell. Not a guarantee we want to take a frost spell. But I think I'll just kill them both. This is the type of game where having, you know, 3 or 4 more ways to spend a chunk of corpses could make the difference. To have a, you know, 15 damage CNE. Something good for us? Draw a card. That's not great for me. At least it doesn't develop anything. spending corpses. Just don't have a lot of ways to do that. I guess I'm gonna do that rather than play the 1, just because, well, it's better on my mana. We're in a position where I think I'd rather be mana efficient. We all know you taught him everything he knows. You don't have to be modest. I taught Greg everything he knows. There's no need for me to be modest. You're right about that. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Guess I'll kill that one. Can he play his 8? He can't play his 8 yet. I can play my 8. Uh-oh. It's a race to who gets the best Geist and who plays the most Geist. In terms of the excavation race, he's obliterating us, having already excavated his epic treasure, and we do not have access to an epic treasure in our deck. I forget if I have a death rattle. I don't think so, but I think I'm supposed to just tempo it out. I only have one, I only have one in the deck, and that's hurt us twice. It's a way I could spend 5 corpses, but I think I'm gonna be dramatically behind after this turn. Having an extra minion on board is a big deal, I think. Okay, didn't brew it back. Also didn't play his own 8/8. Oh, that's a big problem. Where's that from? Oh, the shadow spell. Okay. Okay. Kinda screwed here, for sure. Bottom right, we'll play it out, but I know we can't win this one most of the time. Let's say our odds of winning this one are probably 5% or less. He's played 2 Geists, but he has 3 8-mana Geists. Yeah, so in his first Discover, found cards that were better than all of our Discovers. Just not a good place to be. But we'll do our best to find a way out of here, which would consist of doing what? I want to freeze his guy, but I can't unless I miss this 3. So we hit, and we hope that he doesn't taunt or heal. We hope that somehow, someway, this is enough. I mean, if he misses here, he just gets cards of a quality of which we got offered.
Could use a trim.
No, not lifesteal. Hasn't even been corrupted. Oh, but I die to that too. Do I have another frost spell in the deck? I don't, so I can't even freeze his guy.
My rule is eternal.
I have like 13 mana. I think we could be okay. Fistful kills, yeah, but we need him to not gain life. So in order to get Fistful, I have to play this. To corrupt this, so I can hit that. I could get Fistful maybe from here, and then I would be able to corrupt, trade, shoot. But I'd need another corpse too. I don't really see it. I think we just have to give him the health, but once he gets the health, I think it's over. Oh, that used all my corpses. Darn it. Too slow.
Yado.
Doesn't mean he's gonna draw his grow fins. It doesn't mean he's going to have Living Prairie on turn 5. Okay, one crisis averted. No grow fin on 1. Frostbite Face. That is not a play that I would recommend. Maybe he knew I was going. He knows I go for Oh My Yogg aggressively. I don't know. Did he keep those or did he mulligan into them? I don't know about that. This card will cost 2.
They're on to us.
The other card's kind of cool, the 5/4, but I don't want to float any mana. So we get a 2 mana 4/4. Oh, there it is. Is that what he discovered from his thing? Not so sure. So chops there, he trades there. I can shoot there. Okay, we were in a kind of a good spot, I thought. Now all of a sudden we are not. A 2/3 rush. Not a bad card. Maybe he tries to cast a Bloodlust, evolve them all into legendary minions.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Okay, he's curved out relatively perfectly. Do you think he also has a Hex?
Pick me! Pick me!
Revolve. Oh. He got a 4 mana 7/7 that draws him 3 cards. Well, I guess we're dead then. That's a crying shame. Here I was thinking we were gonna play Hearthstone this game.
My eyes aflame, my cursed name.
Maybe Remorseless? No Remorseless. That is unfortunate.
Another happy guilty.
Okay, we only drafted 2 of them, so. Alright, let's hope we get to actually participate. A loss is fine, but last 2 felt,
Yado.
How'd you draft 2 Geist? I didn't get a single one in 5 DK drafts. I got 3 Geists. And I think it's a skill difference. I think it's a skill difference, but just know there's room for you to grow, both as a player and a person, by drafting more Geists. The more Geists you get, the more skill you possess. I guess I could play this without coining here. Drawing seems cool. Draw a spell or a weapon. I have a weapon in my deck. It's 2 to draw 2, pretty much guaranteed. Or 3 to draw 3, pretty much guaranteed at some point. But could be a little more delayed when we see those cards. And then sometimes you won't ever get to draw. Your opponent will just keep smacking you if he gets out ahead. Doesn't seem like he's gonna get out too far ahead. My logical superstition is like, as soon as you switched to your phone and got in bed, the losses started. Stay up next time. Well, I would say if your deck is 8-0, it's not the most premium unbeatable juggernaut you've ever drafted, you're probably far more likely to start losing a couple at 8-0 than at 0-0, where you may face a couple of weaker decks. But yeah, maybe everybody just stay up, and that way Redbeard can keep winning. Geist plus, what, bargain bin with the coin? Or we could just play the 4. Don't really have many ways to buff it. I have one way. Let's see. We could get a 3-drop and play it for 1. Play this for free. Drawing cards is good. Let's just get this stuff going. I don't want to float any mana. Drawing this turn should give us a little flexibility. It also might mess with his plays. He doesn't know what we have, and he's worried it's, who knows, open to cages, and he has to kill everything, or what else? A spell, and he wants to play a small spell first. So I get a spell and a weapon. A minion and a weapon. Man, the brew on the Geists is so valuable that I think I save it for the 3-drop, particularly the 3, because then you get 2 triggers, and you're only taking a 3-drop off the board instead of an 8-drop. I'd love to get one more win just so we don't pull off the 8-0 to 8-3. At least if you go 8-0 to 8-2 to 9-2 to 9-3, it feels a little like you can slow down that bad feeling a little bit. Keep the Divine Shield. Problem is I'm not really doing much else with the mana. Maybe I should just spend the 2 here. Could take the Northern Nav. It's funny because you really want to hit the Siene at some point, but this just thins the deck, and eventually it looks like we're gonna draw Siene somewhere. Dragon. So I can do what? If I hero power it goes down to 8, I can shoot it for 5. I guess I could just whack it and shoot it with this. That's a pretty good card on there. Could use this one to go in and continue pushing a little bit of damage, which doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. What's up, Maya? Dang you, Redbeard, I watch a stream, makes me want to play Arena, then I queue and I go against 3 barcodes in a row and I get off. Sometimes I watch people play Battlegrounds. I'll watch Asmo play Battlegrounds and I'm like, man, this looks easy and looks fun. All of his minions are big and everything's like growing automatically, and then I'll queue up and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what any of the cards do, and I'm like stressed out. And I'm roping and I'm buying crap and my board sucks and I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe that guy just makes it look easy sometimes. So, yeah, I think that happens to... I think that happens to people. Myself included. Do that with Magic the Gathering Vintage Cube too sometimes. I haven't played the last, maybe a year or 2. I haven't probably played any Vintage Cube, but I would watch people play Vintage Cube. I'm like, oh my god, look at this Storm deck. Like, LSV's popping off with a Storm deck. And then I'll draft it and I'm like, my god, I'm not getting anything. And then I play it and I'm like, I have no way to win the game. Let's play that one. I'm gonna give this one Reborn, force him to deal with this, probably shuffle it all back into the deck, make a package or whatever that card's called. Would be a pretty nice turn, like let's say he clears it all, to pick up the Soul Cage. We could play like Quilter, buff, Soul Cage, get to 6 power Quillmores. I really wish they had a free arena, like they had free duels. Yeah, I was very against that for a long time. But with how they, you know, like you can basically just play arena for free by chain retiring these days. So it's like, I figure like, let's just let people do it. It's 8, 11, 14 plus this. Oh my god, why did I think I had a soul cage? I was talking about it. Why did I think I had one? Because I have one. You mean chain retiring? Like you can queue up and then retire. And then queue up again and then retire. And then only play your good decks, so... And then now, if you do that, you'll go into the retire queue, which does exist. You'll play against other people who are doing that, but you can also just make a new account.
Yeah,
You don't have to even buy an account. Hearthstone just gives you so much free gold, which is cool, right? Like that's good. They give a lot more free resources, but as a result, the arena experience I think has been diminished the last year or two. More people realized it, more people utilized it. More people are forced to do it if they want to be competitive when people were buying decks and accounts. Missed the good old times when I needed gold. Well, I've always said I would much rather pay $2 or $10 for whatever, 4 or 5 arena runs and have a more enjoyable experience than have a bunch of free gold and have arena be miserable. Which is at times what it can be. I think less so now than, you know, a couple months ago when when they were really doing nothing about the botting and the selling of accounts and there was no retired queue at all. I think now you get way more legitimate games, legitimate losses against powerful decks still, sure, but I mean that's just different. It's not as maddening to queue up and lose to somebody who has a good deck as it is to just lose to somebody who has 3 Titans or whatever. And you have, you know, a Blood Mage Thalnos or no legendaries and like last December. Was it December was the Titans meta? Or was it last December? I don't know. Might have been like a year ago the Titans were in. And that was probably the worst experience playing Hearthstone I've ever had. How about the Pacers choking the game away? I didn't see the end. People were talking about it. It sounds like they choked with a big lead up late with the ball and with a timeout or two. And I just didn't watch the highlights because Boston won. But now knowing the context of Boston's win, I feel even less inclined to watch it. And Bill Simmons is going to have a podcast. What day is it today? Wednesday? Maybe he did a special podcast today just to talk about the Celtics. Maybe he's going to do a podcast tomorrow, but I don't want to listen to it. I simply don't want to listen to it. Celtics scored 3 with 6 seconds left and they went into OT. Want the Celtics to lose so bad. Yeah. Idiot Pacers just couldn't. I don't know, man. Hold the ball, hit a couple free throws. They should have put me out there. I would have steadied them. Celtics crowd was literally non-existent the entire game. It felt like LA Fitness game or something. Yeah, LA and Boston's crowds. Just, you know, not that inspiring. Sorry I had to throw in an LA crowd dig there. As somebody that went to a lot of sporting events in LA and a lot of concerts, LA crowds are kind of lame. And the Kings, like Kings games, the crowd was pretty lame. Kings playoff games, the audience, at least the crowd kind of got up for those. We could at least do an LA Kings playoff game pretty well. For me, the damage is done. I play mostly standard. I may make legend for the first time. For like arena, the barcoding stuff. Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of people that had that mentality, and I think that there's nothing wrong with that. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that Hearthstone has damaged the trust the player base had for the game with how long they let the bots kind of thrive and constructed. And how, you know, like a lot of people probably just laughed. Celtics Wolves final. Long as the Wolves are gonna win, I'm okay with that. But I just feel like Boston's gonna win. You piece of... I have 3 Geists. I do not want to play a Brewmaster here. Really? Okay, so one's Counterspell. What are these things? Oasis Ally? Counterspell? Counterspell? I mean, I just need to do some stuff. Could it be the thing that summons a 4-drop here?
I have but little time.
I just gave him an Excavate card? Oh my days. Could have given him this. Madman took Azurite Vein? Oh my god. That's so bad for me. Okay, so this could be Oasis. Could be rigged fair game. Guess we can see if it's rigged by swinging into this. God. God help us. There's a death rattle for us. So if I get another one of those 5s, I'll actually have a death rattle to trigger.
I have no time for games.
It's down to 25, so he's getting close to being killed. Wolves actually match up well against Boston? I think so too, but it's just like growing up a Laker hater, it just felt like the Lakers were always inevitably going to win. Like the evil teams have this, maybe it's just this irrational, you know, fandom. It just always feels like the Patriots are going to win. It always feels like the Yankees were going to win. It always feels like the Lakers are going to win, or the Celtics. It always feels like who's the hockey equivalent? Like the Penguins. I mean, I never hated the Penguins as much as I hate some other teams, but like those teams that win a couple championships, or they like consistently really, really good, have this sense of inevitability. Maybe Boston, it's not quite there. Let's hope. It just feels like they're not so young and experienced and from like a storied franchise, and the Wolves are very young and very inexperienced and they're not storied franchise. It feels like it could be a recipe for Redbeard getting miserable. What did he do that turn? Nothing? Maybe he's just worried about this card and he just skipped his turn as a result. Not a front runner. Me, I am not a front runner for sure. For sure. Something went face, right? My 5 went face. Kill this guy.
Shall suffer.
Not a lot of damage. I don't know. I definitely shouldn't have swung. It just feels like I'm close to killing him. Summoning Ward. Okay, I thought it was rigged fair game this whole time. I don't mind him getting an extra babbling book. That's okay. One of my best friends is a diehard Celtics and Eagles fan. His whole life he's from New York. It's rough. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I even get a babbling here. Yeah. Now, I could still be friends with that person, but I would, I'd respect their sports fandom. Whoa, terrible. Terrible to not shoot this one, isn't it? Maybe not. I respect their sports fandom a little less. And maybe, who cares? They don't care. I don't care. But I just can't respect it. Nobody cares. That's fine. They could still be great people. They could still be good hangs. But I would give them shit. I would give them shit. Look, and I grew up in Southern California, a San Antonio Spurs fan, a David Robinson fan before they won championships. I've since kind of like grown out of it, mostly because of the distance and the inability to really watch the games in the same way. But I don't know, man. Alright, 10 damage, 10 wins. He's a legit fan. He was a child, but it makes me root against those teams even more. Yeah, I mean, if it's a buddy, then sports fandom, you know, can influence who you hate. Even. You're a few years too young for the starter jacket craze, but when I was growing up, every child had a Cowboys winter jacket. I remember every kid. I see little clips on Instagram or whatever. When people say everybody had the Charlotte Hornets windbreaker, and I was like, yeah, I think I did have a Charlotte Hornets windbreaker. Every kid my age had a Charlotte Hornets, the same Charlotte Hornets windbreaker. I don't know, they must have given them out with a box of cereal or something. Never figure out why I had that. Why every kid had one. This card's cheap and can be good. Had a poster of Grandmama in my bedroom. Top 10 nickname in all of sports history? Grandmama? Man, I feel like the NBA doesn't have as many or any cool nicknames anymore. Everybody's name is just like CP3. You know? Whatever their name is, plus their number. I think I had a Hornets merch too when I grew up in New York. I don't know what it was, man. All the nicknames now are initials and numbers. It's so annoying. Yeah. T-Mac. What a cool nickname. No. We need the mailman. We need the round mound of rebound. And then another reason why, again, I disliked the Lakers. You know, many reasons. Believe me, I was a certified hater. But Kobe gave himself the nickname, the Black Mamba. Like, what? You're not allowed to do that. If you get called Grandmama, then that's it. That's it. Like, I feel like it started an era of, like, no nicknames. No cool nicknames. The glove. Yeah, the round mound of rebound. The mailman, although Karl Malone's a piece of shit, but, you know, we won't get into that. Good nickname. The glove. You had the Admiral. Kevin Durant, I feel like could have ushered in... I feel like could have ushered in a new era. Slim Reaper or the Durantula, if he had embraced those. Clyde the Glide, the Dream, Air Jordan. Kawhi's the Claw is a decent one. Yeah, that's true. I'll give you Kawhi. That's a good one. The Claw. If he had stayed in Toronto, that would have been cool. Just because, you know, Raptors and stuff like that. It's kind of, you can buy it. The Diesel. Is that Shaq? Shaq gave himself too many nicknames. He's barred from the cool nickname conversation. Jokic doesn't even say jokes and isn't mentally insane. Why is he the Joker? It's easier to say than Jokic, I guess. We could determine Red's Twitch handle. Ant-Man? Yeah, that's stupid. Stem from the conversation how bad the Ant-Man is. Yeah. CP3 or whatever, AK-47, that's better than the Ant-Man, and they're all terrible. How about I'll come up with some nicknames just on the spot, on the fly. My first one is Jamal Murray will be Long Schlong Silver. Remember? Because he released like a sex tape on accident. Did you nickname yourself Redbeard? No. The late great Chick Hearn gave me this nickname. That's all I've got for now. Who are other popular basketball players? Luka Doncic? How about oh, I was gonna say the Big Baby, but we already had that. Glenn Davis already used that one. How about who else we got? I don't know. It's harder, which is maybe why people just come up with numbers. Who's that one guy from the Celtics? Jason Tatum?
You don't pick the ones.
How about we just call him Frankenstein? Murray is our local Marv Ellis. True. I call Jason Tatum Titty Tatum, but I don't know why. Does he have large breasts? Wow, I want them all. This card's really good. It will cost 2? Boy. Boy howdy. Could also just take this. I guess I'm supposed to take this. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's actually insane with that one. And actually sometimes matters with this. Sometimes you get 10 or 11 cost minions. Having a 10/10 could actually be relevant. I need this to die. I need this to die. Actually, I really don't want that to evolve. Now that I think about it. Joel Embiid. They could call him the Glass Man. His bones always break, maybe. They could call him like
My blood boils for war.
Macho Man. They call him Macho Man because he's always wrestling people and like twisting their legs in the middle of a NBA basketball game, maybe. Let's call him give him like a wrestling nickname, maybe.
My rule is eternal.
Call him Bead Magikarp. Yeah, call him Magikarp. Because he flops so much. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna take the one that can gain me life. I want to play this one. I didn't lose anything, did I? My god, I have a lot of guys here. These this bamboozle's gonna screw me. What nickname would I give Jimmy Butler? I don't know. How about Jimmy Butt Munch? Because he acts like a butt munch sometimes. Why can't he leave the video games to the rest of us? Really, does he play like top 500 in the world? Who are we talking about? Bam Adebayo has a nickname. What's his nickname? Bam Bam? Probably the Flintstones. How many guys do I have? I drafted 3. Luka Doncic is the top 500 Overwatch player. Oh yeah, that's what people say. Is that true? Bam. Well, I don't... Wait a minute. It's got a shitload of buffs. We gotta buff this stuff. It would be foolish not to make a play like this. Jimmy Rustler. Okay, I like that. Is that a thing that already exists? Jimmy Rustler. Like it. Let's concede. My guess is he'll freeze it, then kill my stuff or something. Do some tricky BS on me. Alright, let's see what we pull up. Maybe some pair of undies? Pair of underoos? Oh, yes! Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That doesn't do anything unless he's killing it. Now that he is killing it, it does do something. Forces me to shoot, which means I can't play one of these. Oh, my guy's gonna get buffed. Or drunk. I actually might not be able to shoot it. Jesus Christ.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
Give me a 5-5. I don't know why I roll that 4-6 all the goddamn time. That Druid Legendary haunts you. I'm glad that you can acknowledge and identify that. I get that card all the time. Random 8. Like I swear I've got it 6 times out of the last 8 random 8s. You win instantly now? Well, it's definitely not instant. I think we're gonna win, but I'd rather lose and not get that 8. Okay, maybe not, but... Got 4 times from Corpse Farm. Yeah, but like yesterday. I got it 4 times yesterday. Well, I wanted to play something, but I need to spend a bunch of corpses still. I don't want to let him draw. I'm just gonna play this. Not really what I was hoping for. And if I just low roll all 3 of them, and he gets a couple of... I don't know. Not a pro gamer. The last thing I want right now is for him to draw a bunch of cards. At least in terms of this game. We are low rolling them all. Luka Donovich is awesome. Isn't Luka's nickname Luka Magic? Is that his nickname?
Fiado.
Good luck, hope you get 12. Thanks, Shirar. I'm gonna try my best, but even if we don't, it's been a good run, and 11 is a good score. I'm gonna try my best. League is gonna patch, so I'm here to love you. Love is one of the nicest feelings in the world. Right up there with hate. I think with this board, the 1 mana turn a guy into a 1/1 isn't really all that appealing. Bump, free kill, get a healing totem. I coin a remorseless. Or I top deck a cultist. Yeah, let's go with, nope. I'd appreciate jump scare warnings on the YouTube videos for the Dreads clip. I'll let Frank know. Warning, warning, warning. The excavator. Depending on what this board status looks like, I am down to play that and brew it back. Depending.
Skolemance, now that takes me back.
That's a 1? Play this and just play a 4-cost card, potentially. I think I'll just play this, trade this, make this back. Both of these theoretically can trade there. So he has an 8/8, an overload card, a top deck. I mean, one of these or an immediate. I mean, he probably does have a hex because they always have a hex, but he certainly not guaranteed. Please don't give him the elemental.
This storm is in me.
Deal 3. Give buffs. That's pretty bad for me.
Shatter their bones!
The culprit was not
Means does not leave us completely susceptible to a hex this turn. Oh dear. I trust a few people. Am I one of them? play the 6. Start here. Get stuff out of my hand though.
Put some gloves on.
2 8/8s coming down this turn if you want some. I can look for a way to kill one of them. Nah. You don't trust me? That's the first smart decision. That's the first smart decision you made.
Alone, we are weak. Stitched together, we are strong.
I want that one. I want this one. I want that one maybe. Why would I? I don't know. Because I'm trustworthy. Why don't you give me the location of a buried treasure and make me promise not to dig it up for myself or tell anyone else where it is? But then put like a trap where there's like spikes. So if I go, I'll be hurt. And then when you can be there and I'll be like, please help me, Rudy. And you'll be like, no, I can't because I couldn't trust you. Broken my trust. I don't even trust myself. I trust myself. I'm the most trustworthy guy there is.
A twisted
Lord, do I even have a frost spell in my deck? I don't. Can play this one? I could play this one maybe.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
Get fully healed. Trust is overrated. You're better off slashing. What does slashing mean? You mean like swinging a sword or something? Murloc Groan, Toy Snatching Geist, Midnight Wolf, rank best to worst. The stat seems to indicate that Murloc Grofin is the best. Seems to indicate. Can I have my spell power back? Already used a Remorseless. Could get a CNE. He must have like 8 hexes in his hand. Does he have more? What's going on here? Yeah, Geist. I mean, Wolf on 5 or 6 is probably the best. Grofin is probably the most consistent. And I think that this one actually has the highest potential, probably. Would be my breakdown.
They what? They what? They what?
I mean, I cleared the Shutterwalk, cleared a bunch of minions, but developed nothing. Not the Sleep Breaker. This is just the game, I think, where it's going to be most apparent that I did not get a very good CNE deck. Not as good, although it only costs him 3 mana. Oh, it is pretty good because you can just play the legendary treasure. Just evolve all this. Interesting. I would have definitely played the legendary treasure there. can never recall if I have oh, I have done something. Oh, the frost a frost spell, so I won't draw anything, but I actually juice up my CNE. Let's stop him from brewing this back. That's kind of nice. His hand was full. He didn't get it from the first one? He didn't get the 5th excavate, but I think he has the 4th, doesn't he? Maybe not. He lost it? Well then I guess a Fire Ellie was probably a better play than... Could be a better play than what some options, right? Alright, if I was him, I would double trade here. Trade here. Trade here. Darn it. Let's hope it hits the 5-4. Oh, he's trading everything else. Oh, but it could hit the 3-5. Okay, hit my face then. Oh wait, that was the one I needed. Shoot. That was so very much the one I needed. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay Rockathon? Card with Reborn? I can get... Oh, I have enough frost spells. Take this. Trade this. Play this. Take this. Look, I even get another corpse. Maximum stuffy value? I mean, I'm somehow back on the board, chipping away at some damage. I really, really need... I need to spend some corpses. And he just won't let me. Uh-oh. Where's that from?
Most intriguing.
Uh-oh. Miss this one, please. Oh, oh my god, that is an error. That is an error in judgment. Play the 6, which would allow me to hit and shoot. This could get hexed. Then I would corrupt the clown. I could also play the clown. Shoot that. Ooh, that's pretty good. Can I just do that? Just play the clown? Shooting this. And then leave him with nothing here. Log in. Thank you for your follow. Log in. Just didn't really like this plus nothing. I mean, I might hit a Corpse Bride and then we're kind of rolling. Look for a removal spell. If I miss, it's a disaster. Could play this plus this. And then buff them both. Boy, how big would they be? Both 5s, we deal 10? Doesn't seem that good, but I mean, I might get hit nothing and just lose here. 6 2 2s. Man, what does he have here? Spell. Could also play. You know what? I'd really like to kill the Scar. If I could. If you would be so kind. Just to allow me to do that. Rush. Could play it next turn and get 5 5s with Rush. Gain a lot of life, maybe. Oh, well, just get a remove card. Yeah, just get a removal card, right? If I was him, I would run the Char Creeper into the 1/3 and then say oops. Sorry to repeat, does anybody know of old quest count as a spell to trigger things like marsh spawn? Oh yeah, the quests are spells, yeah. I don't think I did that right. Did I have to do it that way? What was on the board? Okay, hero power. Alright, settle down. Everybody settle down. Settle the fuck down. Try to be setting up a bloodlust.
You could use a trim. You could use a trim.
Guess I'd rather hit here.
Clear.
Guess I'd rather hit like this.
Clear. Clear.
That look. I feel like I knew that, but it's 5 a.m. Yeah, no worries. At the end of pretty much every Hearthstone stream I do these days, I kind of forget what at least a couple cards do. I kind of lose track of what something does. Play those two. Mosh hit.
You are unfit to serve.
Sticky for Quilter? Yeah. Oh, now he gets the legendary though. Sticky for Quilter. Then I have to wait another turn. Kind of like forcing him to do something here. How big has this gotten? 10? No taunts, and we could have... Maybe he evolves and gets no taunts. We have 8. He's at 19. Oh, but no, he doesn't get the legendary, right? That's not how that works. I think he goes back to the other thing. Spending corpses? Spending corpses. Use the 10 mana spell? Okay, you know what? Maybe next turn I'll use the 10 mana spell. Right. This might be it. 7 3/5s. Oh my god, he's gonna excavate the legendary treasure anyway. He's gonna miss it and then he's gonna excavate 8 times. Piranha Muncher. He has a spell. I'm guessing this is like a bloodlust type of spell. Could be a hex, but wouldn't he have hexed at some point, maybe? Deal 11? Now I deal 12? 12 is almost there?
This is not what we stood for.
He has 5 cards left. I have 2, and he's got a top deck to Hex, which is a bummer. A Hex and a Taunt, which is a double bummer.
I am low on cards.
Draw a Tar Slime, and I can't spend corpses until next turn? Could hit him in the face once. That might just kill him. Alright, as long as he didn't just top deck. It's funny because if he top decked a one of the 9 mana elementals, we could still be in trouble. Spend 1 more mana. Okay, so he doesn't have the the walking mountain. Alright, it does feel like the good guy won. Took the entire deck. Took the entire game. But that's a dang good 12-win run right there. Wow. Beat a Shutterwalk, double Grovefin, 8 Excavates, 5 mana Rag, couple dozen Living Prairies, a Scar, a drafted Scar, or was that discovered? I don't know. So epic, well done. That was a tough run, man. That was a tough last game. Definitely one of the best Shaman decks I've ever seen. We had 3 Geist though. Minus 10k, no question. I do want to thank again Ratsma, PJ, Team America, Neo Greg, and Sapphire for raiding us during this epic run.